Have you ever found yourself staring at a screen full of data, thinking there has to be a better way to see this? Well, guess what? Retable heard you loud and clear. Introducing a game changer in the world of data visualization with view options. Each option is designed to make your data not only more accessible, but downright engaging. Let's dive in and see how each view can transform the way you interact with your data. When you open your Retable spreadsheet, the first view that welcomes you is the Grid view. Grid view is a view that displays your records as rows and your fields as columns. It is very versatile and beneficial when you try to add new data to your table. Each table must have at least one grid view as default. If you have a table with many rows or columns, you can create a view that will hide, sort, filter, group or format certain rows or columns and make the table easier to navigate. By clicking on columns, you can easily organize, order, or hide all your columns in one place. You can apply conditional formatting based on cells and rows according to the condition. You can undo, redo, or take snapshots from the arrow icon. You can also drag and drop your rows in addition to creating a public view for your grid view like the other views in Retable. You can also create as many grid views as you want and customize each grid view differently. So you don't need to change the filters, groupings, and sortings you make each time. And you can continue to work with the settings saved in the grid view you need. This is valid for all views. Now let's take a look at the form view. Retable forms let you collect information from anyone and save it automatically to a Retable spreadsheet. To create smart online forms from your spreadsheets, you can now easily switch between your spreadsheet and online form. Retable forms are automatically generated from your existing tables and then give you the ability to rearrange and remove fields. You can add a cover image to your form by selecting or dragging from the Click to Upload or Drag and Drop field, which will look like a cover image for your form. You can add a headline and a description to your form. Every response given in your form will automatically appear as a line to your spreadsheet. You have the option to change the column name and description by clicking on the field, making the column required, which in this case, this field will be mandatory and cannot be left empty. You can drag and drop the questions and change the alignment only on the form. The alignment changes will not be reflected on your original spreadsheet. On the right-hand side, you can see that Retable gives you the option to change header colors, extend the cover image, hide the Retable logo, make the users get a copy of the form, enable editing responses, add a thank you message, and redirect URLs. You also have the option to hide some of the existing columns in your spreadsheet and make them invisible. If you're happy with your form, you can share it by activating the Enable Public Form toggle, and now your form is ready to go. Last but not least, you can embed your forms into any website. When you click the Share button and choose the Embed Your Form on your web page icon, the Embed pop-up window will open. You can directly copy the code to paste it to your website, and can customize the width and height of your form as you like. Next on to the Calendar view. Retable Calendar view is designed in a way that teams can get more insights from data records. It is now possible to view your important tasks, meetings, goals, expenses, and much more on the calendar. You should have a date and time column to add a calendar view. After selecting the calendar view, you will then be prompted to select one of the table's date and time columns to use to place dates on the calendar. After you select the data you want to see, you have the option to make columns visible that aren't already on your calendar view. By clicking on the Hidden Columns button, you can add your data immediately. You can add new records to your table directly from the calendar by clicking the plus icon. The records you add through the calendar are directly reflected in your table. If you click on any record in your calendar, the item detail field will open, so you can edit other columns or rows of your record easily. If you have more than one date and time column in your spreadsheet, Retable will show your dates in a date range form. Kanban view provides a more visually optimized way to update and display records in your table. Kanban boards categorize the tasks, and these tasks are organized in columns to show the status of the tasks in the project flow. After choosing the column you want to sort your data by, Retable will automatically generate a Kanban board based on your column data. You can add new records to your table directly from the Kanban by clicking the plus icon. You can also drag and drop your cards on the Kanban view. Remember that your cards will be categorized by the options you selected in your original spreadsheet. If you click on any record, the item detail field will open, so you can edit other columns or rows of your record. If you click the Add New Stack icon at the top right of the Kanban cards, you can add a new option to your single select column. This way, you can add a new option to your Kanban. Instead of adding a new select option, you can create a new stack by simply dragging and dropping the records in your board and quickly giving it a name. You can move cards between columns as the status of your task changes, so you can easily manage all the progress of a task through a single dashboard. Moving on with the chart view. Chart view is one of the most convenient ways if you're looking to build a colorful chart and get a big picture overview of a table. The chart view summarizes a table of records and turns it into an interactive bar, line, pie, or area chart. With this, you can make your chart pop by choosing from a set of colors. When you select your X and Y axes, then you should choose whether you're going to be seen as ascending or descending. Now let's look at each chart and what can you use them for. You can use line charts to track changes over time or to highlight differences and correlations within your data. The area chart displays graphically quantitative data. It is based on the line chart. The area between the axis and line is commonly emphasized with colors, textures, and hatchings. Bar charts are generally used to compare specific x-axis values like the number of assignments each collaborator has. Pie charts are both useful in situations where you want to compare the relative proportions of a dataset's constituent subsets. You can also filter your data in the chart view. Also, you can create a public view for your chart view like the other views. Your charts automatically synchronize dynamically whenever new data is added to your spreadsheet. Looking for a place around the world? Find it with the Map view. Map view displays all the locations selected in the geolocation column type on the map and easily shows you the location you selected. You can also view the details of these records by clicking on the pins on the map. Click any cell in this column and select a location, or click the Find Me button to allow Retable to find your current location automatically. All your location records will be shown in your map view. You can add new records to your table directly from the map. Same as always, you can undo, redo, or take snapshots from the arrow icon and can create a public view for your map view like the other views. Card view is the ultimate solution for visually organizing your information like never before. Retable's card view allows you to seamlessly present your content in a clean and easily digestible format. Card view is the perfect solution for delivering a stunning user experience, whether you're displaying products, articles, or contacts. You can also stack the data in your QR, image, and color columns in the card view and view their previews. If there are cells with more than one image in your image column, all images will be displayed as sliders on the relevant card. You can add a visual column to see the uniqueness of the card view. With this view, you can see the data you want to see in an organized and visually appealing way. You can drag and drop each card and edit the data you want to be seen by clicking on the buttons of each column. If you click on any record in your card, the item detail field will open, so you can edit other columns or rows of your record. Last but not least, let's look at the list view. This is a special type of view that represents your records as rows in a list. List view shows the data in each row along with the column name information. This view is very effective, especially for mobile use. Therefore, you do not have to go back to the beginning of the table to find which cell is in which column. The name of the column is also written in the beginning of the relevant cell in each row. You can drag and drop your rows, sort and filter your data all in one view. If you click any data in the list view, the row detail area will be open and you can change your row details from this area. With Retable's diverse view options, from grid to map and Kanban to chart, managing your data has never been easier or more visually captivating. These views are designed to make your data work for you in the most efficient and engaging way possible. Explore the views and endless possibilities with Retable and transform the way you interact with your data. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights on mastering your data with Retable. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.